I want to do is I want to type in about the top 3 to 5 different keywords. So get your ex back, get your ex girlfriend back, get your ex boyfriend back. And let's just leave it at that. Okay, so we gotta fill in the CAPTCHA. Click get keyword ideas. Okay, so I always like to sort by the global monthly search volume. And then what I'm going to look for is I just want to look, first I want to look at the, if I'm going to do a Google Sniper site, I obviously want to stick with the keywords that are getting more than 3,600 searches a month. Now, one thing I do want you to take note of, you'll notice here there are 2 columns, so local search volume in the month of January and global monthly search volume. So this is basically an average volume that the keyword gets per month. This is the amount of searches that it got in the month of January. So depending on the market that you're going after, it's really going to depend on which of these 2 columns you're going to look at. As a general rule, you want to look at the monthly global search volume and whether or not they have more than 3,000 searches. But if you do happen to come across a market that is, say, very cyclical in nature, so one of the things we came across when we were looking at the trend spotting was an alpine skier by the name of Lindsey Vonn. Now, alpine skiing is a sport, but it's a sport that can only normally be done during the winter months when there's snow on the ground. So if you were to do a search for alpine skiing, you might see a low global monthly search volume, but now that it is the month of January, you would see a high local search volume because now is the time of year when people are searching for this kind of information. So, if you were going to go after that market, now would be the time to do it because now is the time that people are buying products related to that market. So, just as well, if you're talking about holidays like Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Halloween costumes. Potentially a great market to get into. Lots of costumes are sold online, but it's going to be cyclical. So looking at the global monthly search volume may not give you the best information to make your decision. That's why what I also like to do is when I'm analyzing a market, I like to look at Google Insights to see the search trends. Another thing that you can do is going back to Google and the different options that they have is their timeline. So this as well gives you a general idea of the activity around this market. It's obviously going up. There's maybe a little, it's a little bit cyclical. It seems like it goes up.
Hello and welcome. My name is Nate Ginsberg and I am the creator of Boards for Business. In this video, I will explain to you why my website losing all of its Google rankings actually ended up being the best thing that ever happened to me. So, a little about me. I started my first online business in late 2012. After a slow start, things started to get traction getting organic traffic from Google. We were getting traffic and sales were coming in. Business was good. Until one day I woke up and our rankings were gone. We were penalized and I had no idea why. I thought that my business could be finished. However, I wasn't quite ready to throw in the towel. I started to look around the analytics to see if I couldn't find anything to maybe build on. I saw that we were getting some traffic from Pinterest and also heard that there were some businesses that I heard were crushing it with Pinterest, and so thought that I would look into it more. The more that I played around, the more I started to see results. Eventually, we were getting more traffic in sales from Pinterest than we ever were from organic traffic. After a few months of trial and error, I was able to crack the code on getting traffic in sales from Pinterest. And what was most surprising is that everyone that I talked to about Pinterest, it seemed nobody had any idea how to use it. People thought that Pinterest was only for girls, or that people didn't spend money there, that businesses weren't using it for traffic and sales, and this is just not true. Pinterest drives more traffic to publishers than Twitter, LinkedIn, and Reddit combined. Another study shows that Pinterest drives more revenue per click than both Facebook and Twitter. My business has since recovered its rankings from Google, but if it wasn't for that time when it was penalized, I never would have stumbled upon the incredible opportunities for businesses on Pinterest. Don't let yourself miss out, and I'll see you in the members area.